Welcome back, everybody, to yet another episode of Hacktion Wars. And you guys, before we get started into this episode, you probably been noticing I haven't been uploading as much as I used to. What I'm trying to do is just get this channel in order as how I'm going to progress this in the future. And what I'd like to do is maybe do a different video every day of the week. That's my dream goal. That's probably not going to happen right away, but maybe I'm looking at a schedule just to begin with. So kind of what I'm looking at is different Hacktion Wars every Monday of the week, and then on Tuesday I'd like to do something retro, maybe do a PS Tuesday video, and then maybe Thursday do live streams in the morning. So that's just something to look out for in the future. But anyways, without further ado, here is the episode of Hacktion Wars. Okay, everybody, starting this episode of Hacktion Wars off with my Netherrealm team. And I've got Dark Emperor Liu Kang, Dark Empress Katana, and Dark Raiden on my team. And I am up against a level 7 fully fused Nightmare Freddy Krueger, fully fused Flaming Fist Liu Kang, and a fully fused Cold War Sub-Zero. Fresh out of the challenge. So their equipment isn't too impressive as far as what Freddy's equipped with. Liu Kang, same thing. So this actually could be a legit account. I mean, if they're buying these or getting enough souls to buy these characters, it could be, but nonetheless, it's 3 characters that you don't normally see fully fused. So I'm just going to keep my lineup the way it is, leave Liu Kang in the beginning, try to deal some heavy damage to Freddy Krueger, use my first special on him, lock him in so he can't tag out, and just do damage as I can. So this will lock him in. What I'd like to do is actually... Holy shit! He just took out my katana. That was not expected. I was actually going to try to kill him so I could be him for a while. But that just changed everything up. So let's try to take him out before he does any more damage. Here comes Cold War Sub-Zero. He's fully fused. He can do some damage. Especially since that second special of his actually regenerates his health when it connects. Do some damage to him. Oh, he froze my Liu Kang. Alright, I'm dropping my Raiden in because I have a feeling Liu Kang's going to be tagged in here pretty soon. He's probably going to use possibly his first special on me, which causes fire. Nope, he didn't. And there it connected. Alright. Deal some damage to him. And that did some pretty heavy damage. And let's finish it off with a mirror match here. Wow, so that battle could have went south pretty quick. I did not realize that Freddy Krueger could take out my katana that fast. But he did have his second special keyed up, and that thing is pretty devastating when it connects. So okay, here we have a somewhat Cold War team. Cold War Scorpion, fully fused. Cold War Sub-Zero, fully fused. And a fully fused Smoke. I'm not sure. Scorpion. Everything's maxed out. Triborg. Everything's maxed out there. Got some Faction Wars equipment in there. And he is maxed out as well. So I'm going to leave my lineup the way it is. Again, try to stun and damage Cold War Scorpion as much as possible right off the bat. Just gonna drop my first special right away so he gets locked in. And let's do Raiden. Alright, use his second unblockable attack. Now, this should reverse on him. It did. And I don't think this is going to kill him, but it's definitely going to take him down there. So what I'm going to do is drop in Katana. Try to use him on my team. I don't think it's going to work. He's going to tag out. He's going to tag in Cold War pretty soon here. Ah! And he was able to get his special on me before I could get him. And there's his special again. Had a feeling he's going to drop that. Alright, let's get Raiden back in here. Oh, trying to tag in Raiden, but he's... Come on. Noticed that recently I've been trying to tag in characters, and for whatever reason, they won't tag in right away like they used to. I don't know if that's something they changed behind the scenes, but regardless, we won that battle, and let's see who's next. Okay, guys, this is probably one of the most annoying teams you're going to come across on Faction Wars. Sorry, Hacktion Wars. You have fully fused Relentless Jason, who has the ability to evade specials. You have Spec Ops Scorpion, who, when he tags in, he's going to drain your power. And he also can save a player from a death blow. And then you have Quan Chi, who can resurrect one of his teammates. So this is definitely one of the most annoying teams you're going to find. And I am not equipped with the right characters to fight this team, but I'm going to try my best. Now, if I remember right, I can stun Relentless, but if I try to use my special while he's stunned, he will evade it. Fight. Nope, and he's not stunned, so never mind. It didn't matter anyways. Okay. My goal in this battle is to use Dark Emperor's Katana to kill Relentless and use... Oh, shit. Connected. That I did not want. Alright, let's put the hurt on Quan Chi. This is going to do some damage. But anyways, use their Relentless to finish off their last player. Okay, Scorpion's going to save him, so I'm going to tag in Katana right now. That connected. He's going to drop in Quan Chi again, so he's back. Okay, so now Spec Ops did his thing and saved Quan Chi. Come on, wake up, Raiden. Come on. Actually, I'm going to tag in. I think my plan changed a little bit. I'm going to use Raiden on Relentless. If I can. I'm hoping he tags him in pretty soon. Come on, tag him in. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to use it. I'm gonna have to use it, guys. Maybe not. Okay, so my plan went to shit. What the hell? Shouldn't I technically be him right now? Let's try that again. Oh. This is definitely one of the most annoying teams out there, guys. No lie. Okay, so I'm Quan Chi. Close enough. I really wanted to be Relentless, but that's alright. He's probably going to take me out. Nope, still in the game. I'm just going to leave him in here as long as possible. And that was a mistake. Okay, so there goes their Quan Chi. There goes their Spec Ops. And let's finish this off with an X-Ray, the way it should be against Relentless. The only way to finish him off. Alright, guys. Whew. That was a pretty tough team. And one that I'm actually coming up across a lot. So I'm actually surprised that I won that battle, just for the fact that those aren't the characters I would have liked to have. So I'm going to do a little recharging here, come back with some other teams. Okay, everybody, back with the martial arts team. Got Shaolin Kung Jin, Hat Trick Kung Lao, and Injustice Scorpion. And I will tell you what, this team has definitely got some good pulls on it. Fully fused Covert Ops, Cassie Cage, fully fused Spec Ops Scorpion, and a fully fused Classic Raiden. Those are all really hard cards to get, generally. So, but they are not maxed out with anything. I guess Raiden has a couple things maxed out, but their attack levels are still pretty impressive, still above anything that I'm bringing to the fight. So I think it's still going to be a pretty good fight. Again, it doesn't really matter what they have equipped anymore. It's what they have their talent points spent on. And I probably will do a video on that. I just had a request from one of the subscribers. So I probably will eventually do a video on that. But right now, let's just try to take care of this team. Now he is on fire, so I'm going to drop in. Nope, now he's not. See, there's that bone shield, and that basically, I just spent my second special for nothing, and my first one for nothing. Alright, let's try to do some damage to Cassie Cage here.
Excellent.
And she is a pretty tough character, even without equipment. She can do some damage. Okay, so now she's got a shield going. So I just need to take up some time here. And she's still saved. Still there. Hopefully block this. Alright, we gotta take out Spec Ops Scorpion here. Ooh, I might connect with Classic Raiden. Oh, no I didn't. He's gonna do some... I did dodge his passive though, his tag in. Which that's worth probably more to me than anything. And we got some notifications coming on there. Sorry guys. I gotta remember to take that stuff off when I'm recording. Alright, we connected with Kung Lao's second special. This is gonna do some damage. And oh shit. I did try to get his first special in before she connected, but it did not work. Okay, that took her out. Not too bad. Now, if he puts some pretty good equipment on them, that's going to be a pretty good team, I think. So, let's see who's next with this last battle. I got a level 5 Hellspawn Scorpion, level 4 Classic Raiden, level 5 Ravenous Melina. Oh, what the hell? Let's take these guys on. Let's see what they're equipped with here. Basically fully fused everything. What's Classic Raiden got? Yep, everything's fully fused there, maxed out.
Melina.
And Ravenous is up there pretty far. Not everything maxed out, but again, their attacks are at 30,000 basically or above. Ravenous is at 37,000 and 67,000 health. Hellspawn Scorpion, take a look at his health. It's at 71,000. That's amazing. Well above anything that I'm dealing with here. So, leaving my team lined up how they are. Hopefully try to do some damage to Hellspawn right off the bat.
Fight.
He is on fire, so I'm going to drop in Injustice, take advantage of his passive. Oh, he connected. Damn it. And so did I. Alright. This should take him out. And I did evade Melina's tag in, which is good. Come on. There we go. Now, this might take her out. Hat Trick Kung Lao's second special is pretty devastating. And that's going to take out my Kung Lao. That's alright. Let's give him a little damage over time. And he's probably going to take out my... Nope, he didn't. Alright. Let's get Injustice Scorpion. Oh, shit. Almost took him out. A little more damage over time. That's it. Did it. Alright, guys. I'm going to come back with my Spec Ops team like normal. And just try to... I'm still on the path of trying to find an Elder God Kenshi. I've not tried, or I've not found him yet. And I've been trying those teams that you guys have suggested. Thanks for that. But still no luck. So let's try it maybe with a team of Spec Ops. Alright, everybody. Got my Spec Ops team. And on my last fight of a Fatal Tower, came across a level 42 player profile level with a fully fused Hellspawn Scorpion, fully fused Spec Ops Scorpion, and a fully fused Warlock Quan Chi. Pretty tough characters. I have not seen what they're maxed out with yet. I'm guessing they're maxed out. And yes, they are. Everything on Hellspawn is maxed out, as well as Spec Ops Scorpion is maxed out, and let's see, Quan Chi. Yeah, almost everything's maxed out. Don't see any Wrath Hammers, don't see any Bloody Tomahawks, and don't see any Blaze's Life Forces. So, nothing really from the Faction War store on these players, but nonetheless, still a pretty tough team, and only at level 42. That's pretty darn good. So, let's try this out. Hopefully, he will start on fire. He does. I'm going to quickly drain him. And
keep him on fire with Demolition Sonya's second. Now his bone shield just took place, so he obviously has got all his talent points built up on the defense side of the talent tree. And there's bone shield is again. Now I'm gonna try to put the hurt on Spec Ops Scorpion.
Join your beat count.
I would love to take him out right now if I could. Okay, he has the other side, so it looks like maybe he spent all of his talent points on the defense side of the talent tree. Alright, let's...
Outstanding.
Okay, so Quan Chi also has a bone shield. That should run out, and hopefully this will take him out, only to have Spec Ops Scorpion save him. And there he's revived. I have noticed these battles in Faction Wars have been taking a lot longer to execute, just because of all the new characters' passives and obviously that talent tree. Okay, let's take him out. Whew, okay. Pretty good battle, pretty good battle. Pretty tough, nonetheless. Now, I'm going to start over a new Fatal Tower, because I actually just had to spend some souls to get my power back. So let's just start off and see who we're up against real quick. And
Johnny King.
I'm probably not gonna show this one. I'll just fight way through, but come back with some different ones for sure. All right, everybody. Profile level 33. Get this: fully fused Spec Ops Scorpion, fully fused Classic Raiden, and a tactical Sony Blade. So this player is obviously getting the Cold War Sub-Zero. That's his Cold War Sub-Zero challenge team right there. Let's see. Everything's maxed out. Ooh, and let's see for Classic Raiden. Of course, everything's maxed out, including some items from the Faction Wars. And Tactical Sonya has nothing. Nothing going on. She shouldn't have even came to this fight. So, who had Blaze's Life Force? Alright, so Spec Ops Scorpion has Blaze's Life Force. I'm going to leave Balance Kenshi in first place, because like other fights, he's kind of going to take the brunt of some of the attacks. I'm going to use him as the punching bag, and I'm going to attack with heavier hits from behind with my other players. So here we go. Love to drop in someone if I can here. I was hoping to take him out, but he did not. So let's drop in Demolition Sonya. Start doing a little damage over time to Classic Raiden. His specials are just so devastating. Alright, I'm going to take him out, but he's going to get saved. So let's get Kenshi back in here and take out Spec Ops Scorpion. Now we just got to deal with... Now we got to deal with Tactical Sonya, which just shouldn't be bad. I'm going to guess 3 hits. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 4 hits. 4 hits took her out. Alright, this next fight might be the last fight for my Spec Ops team. It is going to be the last battle of this Fatal Tower. Let's see who we are up against. And obviously, pretty tough team. Got a fully fused Classic Raiden with almost everything maxed out, as well as equipment.
Tribal.
Fully fused Cyrax with almost everything maxed out as well. And a fully fused Gunslinger Aaron Black with almost everything maxed out. So pretty tough team. Let's just go ahead and fight this, since this is the last battle of this Fatal Tower. And then we might move on to another class of teams. Maybe a martial arts team or something. Alright, Power Drain Cyrax. Take him out. Alright, let's get her out of there. Now luckily, Aaron Black is not coming to this fight with any power yet. Oh, he does have his first special. If he comes in with his second special, you might want to get somebody in that's going to be able to, you're going to be able to sacrifice, because he will take them out. Alright, this probably do the trick. Alright, that wasn't bad at all. Okay, I'm going to switch up classes here, come back with a different team. Alright everybody, last battle of this episode of Hacktion Wars, and I have my martial artist team trying to level up my ninjutsu scorpion and my spec ops scorpion, even though he is only at a fusion 2, but still I'm trying to level him up. So I came across this team, pretty good team. I haven't seen what they have on as far as equipment yet, but I got a fully fused Cold War Sonya Blade. I'm going to guess it's her equipment. Yep, it's a level 5 military vest. Fully fused Cold War Sub-Zero, and he has his weapon maxed out. And then we have a fully fused Slasher Jason, which he's starting to see a lot more of. Their equipment isn't anything special, but for this team of Scorpions, it is going to be a pretty good battle. It's not one that I generally would probably want this team to come up against, but we're going to try it out. So, as you can tell, I have Blaze's Life Force attached to Injustice Scorpion, just for the fact that his passive means he does 25% more damage to opponents on fire. So it's nice to have him in first place. Alright, let's just go around and break people's... Actually, I'm going to tag in Spec Ops. Let's go ahead and break their shields real quick. And then I can start hitting them with the heavier specials. Slasher Jason has serious health. It's taking a long time to do anything to. Okay, so Cold War Sub-Zero got me with his #1 special. Let's break him. Now, since he's broken, tag in Injustice. Do some heavy damage and some damage over time. And he is almost out. Kind of dropped that special. That's alright. Let's get ninjutsu in here. And he took her out. Now all we have to deal with is a little bit of Cold War Sub-Zero and Slasher Jason. He's probably going to be more of a threat to me than Cold War Sub-Zero, and I should have gotten Injustice out of there, but it's too late. He is still alive, but barely. Do a little healing on Spec Ops here. Okay, so there's first death of Jason. I'll try to tag in ninjutsu. Okay, this might work out pretty good. Hopefully be able to tag him with #1 here. Yep, works. And that's going to take care of Slasher Jason. And this should take care of Cold War Sub-Zero. Alright. Not too bad a team, not too bad a team. I do like to get my players that don't have, aren't fully fused or don't have up to level 50 in as when I can. It doesn't bring in the somewhat hack teams as well, but it definitely helps. So, alright guys, that is it for this episode. I will probably come back with another one of these. Like I said in the beginning, I'm trying to do an intro, or not an intro, what I'm trying to do is a schedule. So hopefully I can get that put together, because I think you guys deserve it, and I think it's going to be really fun to have something every day of the week if I can do it. So, alright everybody, thanks again for watching and subscribing.